Well, 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 the beast is back. The BMW X6 is here. This is the brand new model. And well, before we go and take a look around some of the features, exterior, interior, and how it drives, do please click on the link in the top of the screen over there to check out all of Rybrook BMW's new car offers. Done that? Have you clicked it? There's some good offers on there. Good. And let's crack on with the video, starting with the exterior. Well, of course, the logical place to start is the front end. And well, take it in, it's very familiar, isn't it? It's very much BMW X5. Well, I don't think that's a bad thing, because I think the X5 is a fantastic looking car. The big difference are these, the kidney grills, the talking point of the year for BMW. And well, my opinion, I think they look great. They're really angular around here. And as I'm sure you know, on the X6, you can get light up kidney grills. Yes, light up kidney grills. Now this car hasn't got it because this has the M Sport Plus package, which gives you the gloss black kidney grills. But we do have an X6 in the showroom at Shrewsbury with the light up kidney grills, and I'll dub some footage on over the top of those. But make up your mind for yourself. Use the link in the top of the screen to vote. Do you like the light up kidney grills, or do you like these gloss black ones? Have your vote. Well, let's move then round to the flanks of the car, and I actually love this shape. It was extremely controversial, the X6, when it first came out all those years ago. I think it was 2007, if my memory serves me right. I'm sure you'll correct me on that. But I think this is a very good looking car. You've got the air breathers down here, which is sort of cut into this sort of angular shape, which actually looks brilliant in my opinion. And as I've already said, this car has the M Sport Plus package, so you get these large, fantastic looking alloy wheels. And I do love the sloping roofline. And now obviously the X6 has spawned an awful lot of competitors because it's been so successful. You've got absolutely massive doors, which make getting in and out extremely easy. And well, I just love the shape, and wait until you see the back of it. Well, I think that this is the best angle of this car, in my opinion. Look at it, take it all in. You've got some fantastic air breathers down the side around there, which just add a bit of width. And my favourite thing are these. Crisp, clean, thin, exquisite LED rear lights. And trust me, I was following one of these the other day, and the presence that that gives you at night especially is just fantastic. It's beautifully sculpted. It dips in here around the BMW roundel. You've got a lip spoiler here which sits on the boot lid, and then almost kind of like a double bubble roof at the top. I love that. And then this one has got comfort access, so all you need to do, as you've seen, put your foot underneath, opens up the boot. Now of course the boot space in the X6 isn't as good as it is in the X5, well, hence the slope. But believe me, this is huge. There is loads of room in here. So I've got my camera equipment in here, a jacket at the back, and then there's more space underneath the boot floor. It's great, it really is. And then literally foot underneath to pop it down. All electronic. All X6s come as standard with electronically folding tailgates. Now I think this is undoubtedly a very good looking car, my opinion again. But which would you choose? Would you have the X6 or would you have the X5? Use the link in the top of the screen to cast your vote. Now, does the look and the feel continue when you jump inside? So firstly, let's go and have a look at the space in the rear. Well, the space in the cabin here is brilliant. We've got a child seat here as well, which has plenty of room. You've got an armrest in the middle which slips down and has cup holders in there. They are fantastic. You've got, in this particular model as well, heated seats, and we've also got air conditioning and heating all for the back. But there is actually, considering the sloping roof, an awful lot of headspace in here. I mean, I'm not the tallest, but I could easily sit in here with plenty of space. But I want to be here. So let's go and take a look at what the cabin is like. Wow, isn't this just so luxurious? More or less, the interior in here is exactly the same as the X5 on which this car is based. So it's one of the best out there in my opinion. This particular car as well has got some fantastic options on it. So as I've already mentioned, we've got the M Sport Plus package. This has also got the technology package, which gives us the heads-up display. We've also got Harman & Kardon sound system in here and some exquisite carbon fibre trim throughout. And then these seats, let me just touch on these seats. These are so soft, so supple and beautiful. It's just such a nice place to sit. I would say luxury, opulence, they're the words I would use to describe the interior of this car. It's just beautiful. I'm not going to bang on too much about the interior because I'll let the footage speak for me. We've got a fantastic new operating system 7 control unit. We've got BMW's fantastic digital cockpit in the centre as well. I mean, you've got everything you're ever going to need: your cruise control, your heated seats, your dual zone climate control, all of your active guard safety procedures and protocols and things, so front end collision warning, and many more. And then the ambient lighting in here is just so beautiful. It's, yeah, as you can tell, I really like this. As you can tell from probably a lot of my videos, I'm a very, very big BMW fan. But yeah, I really, really do enjoy what BMW are doing at the minute with their interiors. But that's enough of the exterior and the look and things. Let me just quickly, before we go for a drive, run you through some of the specifications that you can get on the X6. The BMW X6 comes as either a Sport or an M Sport. Every model comes as standard with metallic paint, 19-inch alloys as standard, and a Steptronic Sports automatic gearbox, along with adaptive 2-axle suspension, a loudspeaker system, electric seats, and adaptive LED headlights. The X6 comes so highly specified as standard. You may not need to put any additional packages on, but as usual, there are a plethora of packages available, including the Visibility Pack, M Sport Plus Pack, and Technology Pack, to name just a few. Engine-wise, the X6 comes with 2 diesel variants and 2 petrol variants from launch: the 30D, the M50D, the 40i, and the M50i. Well, what can I tell you about the BMW X6? What's it like to drive? Well, it's everything you would expect it to be and more. Now, I've already done a driving impression of the BMW X5, and more or less you could go and watch that and actually use the link in the top of the screen to check out my BMW X5 M50D video. But to me, and to my senses, this feels slightly tauter, slightly more responsive, and slightly more sporty, which of course is fully intended with this car. The X6, when it first came out, was revolutionary. It was so different to anything that had come before, and everybody laughed when the first BMW X6 came out. They're like, well, what is it? But it's slowly creeping to half a million sales worldwide. That's a phenomenal number, and these sort of cars are just growing in popularity. And I, for one, as I've already mentioned, love the way that this car looks. I think it looks fantastic, the back end especially. And then BMW, I think, are just absolutely nailing these interiors at the minute. They are so ergonomically perfect, in my opinion, that it doesn't need anything more than this. I don't think I would change a thing about the inside of this car, or actually the outside. But to drive, as I say, it's pretty much a BMW X5, so it's exceptionally comfortable. It's very quiet in here, as you can hear. I mean, there's pretty much no road noise. It's just a beautiful place to be. I mean, I don't know what more I can tell you about it. Opulence, luxury, they're the words I'd use to describe this car, and just everything you touch and feel is of the highest quality. Now, of course, I can't talk about this car's off-road nature because, well, we're just driving through some B roads. But to be honest, probably 95% of owners, I may be wrong, won't ever take this car off-roading. It might cross a muddy field every now and again, but it's not going to be doing any serious off-roading, is it really? Let's be completely honest. But all in all, I think this new X6 is a fantastic package. If you want a slightly more sporty looking, slightly more taut package, then, well, why wouldn't you go for an X6? Why wouldn't you?